Oh, there it was. Second row. Wow. Remember the 8-hour Tetris 99 marathon? Uh, I'd ask Kenny about that. Probably. Sure, he'd probably be willing to do one.
Where is Legacy Collection 2?
What was the options again?
The option was go ahead with the schedule as it is, which is powered up, and then 2 hours of viewer levels, and then Mega Man 7, or go ahead and get Mega Man 7 out of the way first. There it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Legacy Collection.
I mean, I'm going to do them both either way, but I do have to switch consoles to do powered up, and then I would have to switch back to do Mega Man 7.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Also, ending on kind of viewer levels seems like maybe I should do Mega Man 7 first, so that I'm kind of just filling with viewer levels rather than like trying to actually beat a game.
Oh yeah, it would be.
I don't know. What do you think, Evil? You're being quiet.
I don't know.
See, I think that makes logical sense.
I think I'm just gonna do Mega Man 7 first.
I mean, as you said, why switch systems more than you need to?
Right. Let's see. I no longer need this. I actually remembered to update the info for once. Alrighty.
Yeah, Mega Man Powered Up never got a digital release. Or disappointed that I never got one.
That's true. It's because the one that they submitted to PSN had a game crashing bug in it. So it got rejected and they never fixed it. But it's clearly not a problem with the game itself. It was a problem with what they submitted, because it is on PSN and Japanese PSN.
That's odd.
Gee, you'd think they would have just fixed it.
I know.
I know, right?
But it sounds like too much effort, man.
And that's like the driving force behind why I hacked my PS TV. Because I wanted to play Mega Man Powered Up on it. Deli, do you have access to the public schedule?
Yep.
Can you update this time block to reflect what I'm doing?
Do you want me just to swap them around?
And also change that first hour to Shantae.
Yep. Do that. Yeah. We can do it right now.
Just take an hour off of Mega Man 7. I doubt I'll need 3 hours for it.
Okay. Just gonna. There we go.
Kinda wish I could skip this opening cutscene. We've got to go get Dr. Wowie!
Oh, man, I still wish they hadn't have made the stupid choice of having the physical versions of the Legacy Collections Switch only have physical.
I know. If you import it from Japan, you get the physical version from both.
Oh, that's good to know. That still
But-
seems like an odd choice.
But I think there was a reason why you still would probably want the US version over the Japanese version. Something to do with the differences between Mega Man X and Rockman X. But I don't remember what it was now that I'm saying it.
Yeah, it just really got me because, you know, at the time, I was actually thinking about getting the Legacy Collection, and then they pulled that, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Well, it's even weirder that when you go to the file sizes of both those collections could easily fit on one cartridge.
What's even weirder is that the one that they chose to make physical is like 15 megabytes worth of data.
That, yeah, that's like bad decisions overall from Capcom.
Like, I definitely wanted Legacy Collection 2 physical more than 1, because I wanted a physical copy of Mega Man 9 and 10.
It would make sense. It's like...
Base, why you don't understand?
Yeah, could probably saying that I got the collections hoping we could try the Saturn version of Mega Man 8 along with the PSX version.
Oh, they never port the Saturn version. It's always the PS1 version.
That's so... I wonder why. I wonder if it's like... I'm guessing...
See, what's the real difference between them?
The Saturn version has Cutman and Woodman hidden away as extra fights. And there's different stage music on Tengu Man stage and possibly one other. I'm not sure. I know Tengu Man has a different soundtrack.
And maybe... I almost want to say the animations might be different, like the intros and stuff, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. I know that the Saturn version of Mega Man 8 is worth a pretty penny.
Yeah. I don't remember if I actually ever seen a copy of it before. If I have, it has been quite a long time, and I don't remember how much it was.
When I first saw it on a Blockbuster shelf, it was the Saturn version. I was so angry because I didn't have a Saturn. I was like, I want to play this. I didn't know that it was also on PS1, which I did have.
I just didn't have it there.
I may have just not even seen it. Or, it could also be that I think maybe the Saturn version was the original version. Because isn't it called like the Anniversary Edition on PS1?
I think it might. Yeah, it looks like it was on Saturn. Look at the box art. It might be the same for both. Yeah, see, PlayStation says Anniversary Edition. No, I think they both say Anniversary Edition from what I'm seeing online.
Was it like a 10th anniversary game or something?
I guess so, because it came out like 97, I think, out here.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, because it was like in Japan 96, and then the US 90, and then yeah, North America 97.
You can't change your. Oh, I guess you just can't change the rush with the shoulder buttons.
Oh, I didn't realize X4 was on Saturn as well.
I think it's super rare.
Yeah, because I knew like the Sony, I knew PlayStation and like the Super Nintendo got the first 3, or at least there was like some.
Now, the one that would blow your mind would be the X3, I believe, is on the Saturn. Or is it only on PS1?
No, it's 3 and 4 were Saturn. The first, yeah.
That's where the FMVs that are in the old X collection came from, because they used that version rather than the SNES version.
Interesting. Because 3 also was PlayStation as well. Actually, I'm curious what versions they use for the Legacy collections.
Legacy Collection uses the originals.
Okay, so like
So it would be SNES for SNES for X3, and Mega Man 8 is definitely the PS1 version.
okay. Oh, X3 was on PSX in Japan and Europe.
Actually, they also use the NES versions for Mega Man 1 through 6 on the Legacy Collection, whereas the Anniversary Collection back in the day used the PS1 ports. Just it localized them.
Oh wow.
Because I believe those only came out in Japan. That's why they have the Navi mode, which allows you to change your weapons with the shoulder buttons. Wow, that was... The ice physics got me!
Oh no. See, supposedly the Saturn version of X2 was awful. And the PS2's X collection used the PSX's version of X3.
Which has the typo Blizzard Buffalo in the FMV. Ever since that was pointed out to me, I just find it really funny. Like, how do you do that? In an FMV, no less. And then they use it in a later game and still don't correct it.
That's odd.
Like, what's the boss's name?
Blizzard Buffalo.
Oh wow.
They typoed it to Blizzard Buffalo.
Oh jeez. I wonder how that never. I wonder if that's still in the collection.
It is in the old X collection,
Wow.
but the FMVs aren't in the Legacy collection, so it's not there.
Oh yeah, that Rockman Battle and Chase game.
I never even heard of Rockman Battle and Chase until I got the X collection. Okay, I think this is where I need to use Rush Search. Am I off? Come on, Rush. Dig it up. I think that's it. I believe he barks when you actually find something important. Yeah. There's our exit.
Nice. Yeah, and the audio, the PS2 collection is so quiet. How that happened.
Oh, I have both the X and Anniversary collection on GameCube. Apparently, GameCube is what you want the X collection on, but not the Anniversary collection. I gotta remember how to fight this guy. I know he jumps every time you shoot.
Isn't that great though? How you can turn the floor to ice.
Yep.
There we go. First try. Didn't even have full health. So there is a code to start this game with all of the Robot Masters available, but there's really no reason to. I got the freeze cracker!
Nice.
I'm not gonna go for the joke I would go for on my own stream. first X collection was supposed to have a ton of updates and anime intro, but Inafune pulled the plug on the extras because he wanted people to buy Maverick Hunter X instead. I mean, he should have been trying to get people to buy a PSP instead. As much as I like Maverick Hunter X, I gotta say, looking back on the history of Mega Man, how did Inafune get so revered? He made a lot of bad decisions regarding Mega Man. I'm not going for the one man.
So like these legacy collections, do they have like save states and stuff?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Because obviously, with how I dislike what they did with Switch versions, I would get the PS4 versions, but you know, if I was gonna get it, I was wondering about that.
I mean, you might as well get the Switch version because the PS4 version is just basically a physical DRM. I'm not a fan of the PS4 as a console.
Oh, because of the downloading?
Yeah, like my original PS4 was filled up off of like the 10 physical games that I owned. It's like they're physical. They shouldn't be taking up like 50 gigabytes each on the hard drive.
I mean, I know Xbox has that same issue too.
I know that it does download a lot to the hard drive, and people have told me that it actually does just as much as the PS4, but for whatever reason, I was able to have a ton more games on my Xbox before it got filled up. So I'm not sure I believe that it does the same amount that the PS4 does.
Is it like...
But the PS4 definitely rips the entirety of the disc to the hard drive.
Oh. I'm guessing to make it run faster?
I guess, and I mean that's cool and all, but it should be an option for people who don't care about their space rather than a requirement.
Yeah, cause like I feel like, yeah, cause that's been my worry that it fills up so fast that you constantly have to like move around your games or delete them just to even have space.
I mean, that was pretty much what I had to do. I started rebuying games that ended up not being PS4 exclusive like they were originally advertised to be, and just not having those installed on my PS4. For a while, PS4 was just my Bloodborne machine.
PS3 and PS4 were my JRPG machines.
I backed Mighty Number 9, and I'm kind of glad I did because it was a valuable lesson for me. I only backed it with $60, so I didn't lose a ton of money on what ultimately was a very disappointing product, but I got the valuable lesson to be careful about what I choose to back on Kickstarter. Because since that, there's been a lot of things that I might have backed before that have been like, nah, I'm going to pass on this one. So here we have Burst Man. He is known for sending you to a spiky death.
Oh, yay. I've seen it bought it for $5 at GameStop and haven't played it yet.
There have been times in my life where I've wondered if I should, like, you know, buy Mighty Number 9 and play it myself just for laughs. But then it's like, you know, is it really worth that just for laughs?
If you can get it pre-owned or something, it's probably worth it just for laughs. I mean, it's not the worst game I've ever played. That's Sonic 06. But,
I don't know. Are you sure Secret Rings isn't worse?
it's definitely more frustrating.
Because, like, if someone forced me to choose between one of those games and play it, I'm gonna choose Sonic 06. I ain't choosing Secret Rings.
Oh, I would as well. I did, in fact. Well, at least I didn't get spikadied by Burst Man. I just got killed by him stepping on me. Yeah, Mighty Number 9's gameplay isn't that bad. It's serviceable. I would say it's just a subpar Mega Man clone. But, yeah, just what it symbolizes and the gross mishandling of the Kickstarter campaign and the rewards, and, like, people who backed it for the 3DS version are still waiting for it. They haven't offered an alternative or anything.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And I believe there are still physical rewards that they have yet to actually fulfill. I can't remember. I think it was Cloud Man that I used Burst Man's weapon on.
Like, I knew parts of the problems with that whole deal, but I did not know about those things you just said.
Oh yeah. Like, I got all of my rewards already, because, like, Fangamer was handling all the ones that I got. And there was actually one point where I sent Fangamer an email about it, and they were like, there is actually nothing we can do about it because we are waiting on Concept to send us the designs for the stuff so we can produce it. So, even with that delay, it was all on Concept.
Wow.
And then there was a lot of behind the scenes stuff like Kerplop saying that I don't particularly want to get into on the stream. Some of it does get kind of in a controversial territory.
Well, I'd imagine it's probably easy to find on the internet anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Just gotta remember that this was all going down during the height of Gamergate.
Well, I mean, I've kind of heard of that, but I really don't know much about it. And I'm guessing it's probably not something to talk about on stream either.
I mean, I can give you the general synopsis, but we probably shouldn't discuss it. I mean, Gamergate was what was claimed to have been started as a movement for ethics reform and journalism, but its opponents claim that it was thinly veiled as a campaign to harass women in the games industry. And that is the objective fact. I'm not going to discuss opinions on what I think, though.
Well, I'll just give an opinion about the name, and that is I've never understood why, just because Watergate happened, why does everything have to be scandal?
Yeah, I don't get it either, because, like, Watergate was the full name of the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now game turns into fuck itself anyway. Fuck man, the art demo is too hard.
I mean, let's be fair. That Scorpion boss is a lot harder now. I know I used up most of my potions and Phoenix Downs on it. It was difficult. I think one of these... Nope. I was gonna say I thought one of these led to a E-tank. It was just a big energy. Oh well. I kind of wish Capcom had kept going with their original plan for the Maverick Hunter X series. Supposedly they were supposed to do X2 and X3 as well, but they did not because the first one sold so poorly. Also, speaking of bad Inafune decisions, Maverick Hunter X, Zero's not a playable character, and that wasn't an oversight. It wasn't just, oh, we have a better idea. It was simply Inafune saying, oh no, that would be too obvious. And like, Vile Mode is cool and all, but I still would have liked to play as Zero. Like, the options should have been there instead of just outright replaced.
Oh, we're trying to redo all of them up to X6. See, I was told them differently.
Was it X6? See, I'd only heard they planned to do them up to X3. And of course, there were never any plans to do more Mega Man Powered Up that I'm aware of, but everybody always wants Mega Man Powered Up too, me included. Mega Man Powered Up is such a good game. And everybody credits Mega Man 10 as being the first Mega Man to have an easy mode, but, hello, Mega Man Powered Up? It says hi?
Wasn't that? I can't remember. I'm sure it was in a mode or just one of the characters that was easy.
No, it was the actual difficulty selection.
Okay.
And it even had the same kind of changes that Mega Man 10's does, where it added platforms and stuff. I will be playing on easy mode when I do my all-man run, so you'll get to see that.
I wonder if it was because people, when you were exposed to 10, then to Powered Up? Why
I mean,
they would think that.
I'm sure that's it. Powered Up also came out around a time when people were criticizing graphics for looking too kiddie.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, I love from what. I mean, let me in general. Like, when I remember you or someone else was watching, like a playthrough of it, and I loved the art style in it. It's like many years ago.
I'm pretty sure that Powered Up came out before Wind Waker was popular.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. I know when we're getting criticized for like a similar issue.
It got hosed by so-called fans for being kiddie. Also, I will say that Mega Man Powered Up actually had good voice acting. Like, it was the first time that Mega Man didn't sound like a 5-year-old girl.
Oh, that's not true. He didn't sound like one in Captain N either.
Oh,
What
that's the one where he sounded like he was a 30-year-old chronic smoker.
What about the Mega Man series though? The '90s one.
I honestly never watched that.
Oh yeah, that's true. He sounded definitely correct there.
I don't know. I mean, I've only seen like a couple episodes of it, so I don't remember his voice that well.
Like it's been a while since I've seen it, but I know I watched a decent bit and liked it. And like at the time, I also didn't know Mega Man was a video game either.
Did you know that they used the same voice actor for X in X4 as they did for Mega Man in 8?
I don't know that.
Yeah. Which, like, really made a lot of people mad because X was never supposed to be childlike.
I'm seeing.
Unfortunately, X will never have his best voice ever again because Mark Gotha retired from voice acting. The man is a doctor now. I wish him well, but I definitely miss his voice talent as X. He was so good.
Yeah, because I've seen the
Whoops.
Load Maverick Hunter X power up. Yeah, they were used. See, I'm saying they reused a lot of VAs for 8 and X4, namely any voice actors who were living in Japan at the time.
So I was supposed to die there, just not before collecting this. Now I don't know if I have enough extra lives to be able to survive without having to start the stage over. But we'll see. I wanted to go down there just for the rush letter. Because I believe there was a reason that I wanted to come up top. I don't really remember what that reason was, but I trust my past self to have good reasons. It's probably like a Proto Man appearance or something. Or maybe something I need to rush search. Zero and Duo, maybe the same actor?
Talking about like, yeah, it's like Mega Man same actor, Iris Roll same actress.
I never thought about Zero and Duo.
Never heard of Duo.
He was only in Mega Man 8. And I guess they also had a version of him in Battle Network 4 as well, where he played basically the same role he did in Mega Man 8.
Yeah, I think Dio was the final. If I remember correctly, I think he was the final boss of 4.
He was, but he had like
From what I remember.
He had like the same motivations.
Okay. Wasn't he also in one of the arcade games? Like the...
Yeah, I think he was in the second Fighters game or whatever they called them.
Yeah.
They both had different names. One of them was like the Power Fighters, and one of them was like
Thunder.
Like Mega Man Fighters or something. I don't know.
Not powered up. I know those were on the Mega Man Anniversary Collection.
Yep. That's also the only place where you get like direct confirmation that Wily created Zero, or at least it was at the time.
Yeah. So we got Power Battle and then Power Fighters.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Mostly guessing that. Oh, mostly guessing Zero and Duo had the same VA. Mostly based on all the screams they do.
Okay, so I'm gonna try not to get crushed this time. I'm not a wall. This is not Dogi. I don't need to be crushed.
You don't want a mega sandwich.
That was too close. I became a Mega Man sandwich. There we go. There's Rush Jet. Definitely something that I wanted to get.
Oh, Mega Man Witch.
No, my man witch. So Rush Jet was the reason that I wanted to
Go back.
to not take the bottom path where the letter was. I knew I was right to trust my past self. Because this is where you would come out if you took the bottom path where the letter is. Oh no.
Okay. And then you can't go back up.
Oh no. Not footholders. At least these footholders don't shoot you unless they have garbage on them.
That's good.
Oh, I see. They get angry when you get there.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Yes, I suppose so.
You
I
know
would.
what? I just picked up Rush Jet. Let's be intelligent about this.
Sure you have enough energy to get there. Oh, you're already there.
I don't know how to check how many lives I've got. Is it on the next page? Oh, I've got the rush adapter now. Sweet. Okay, how do I have 3 lives? That's... Have I been picking up that many extra lives and just not noticed? That is amazing.
Maybe from like enemy drops.
Oh yeah, Mega Man 7 has really good music. Okay, what was the trick? Slide. That was it. Jumpman is pretty easy.
And dead.
Except in that challenge where you have to do the boss rush with just the Mega Buster.
Oh, joy.
Man,
Which
with my-
I did get gold on. I got gold on all the challenges in Mega Man 7, 8, and 9.
Nice.
The only reason I didn't get them on 10 is because you got to do all the challenges with Mega Man, Proto Man, and Bass. And, yeah. Not... I got bored.
And it's the same bosses, right? So, yeah. So you're basically doing the same thing 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah,
I
with
think-
my limited experience and skill in Mega Man, that just sounds like impossible.
I think I'm...
More than me.
I think I might have done all of it with Mega Man and Proto Man, but not Bass because I didn't have them unlocked. You don't have to do Mr. Perfect on Mega Man 9 again, do you? No, but you do on Mega Man 10.
Wait, Kurt Hennig is in Mega Man 9?
Wily is attacking the Robot Museum. So, Wily has a man crush on Gutsman. It's just like a common theme throughout the game. Or throughout the series, I should say. So, he decided to abduct Gutsman again.
And just him.
Well, you know, everyone has their favorite of something. It's just his favorite robot.
Actually, his favorite robot is Metal Man.
Look, 2 plant men.
I also like that the reason he created reggae was because he was lonely. And that's also why reggae is extremely annoying. Reggae, of course, being the, like, tango equivalent on the Wily side. He never appeared in a main Mega Man game until Mega Man 10, where he only shows up in Base's Bolt Shop. Actually, he is in a cameo in this game, actually. I'm not sure if we'll see it, but he does show up on the password screen. He originated from an NES game that was kind of like Fortune Street before Fortune Street was a thing, called Rockboard. Man, this thing has a ton of health. Does he have a weakness? I think he does.
Like, this boss certainly looks annoying because it's like, I'm guessing you can only hurt him when his head is attached.
That also might be something I'm doing wrong. Huh, what do you know?
Bob seems weak to danger rap.
Danger up. Okay. That works. I thought it was a Blaumagier shift. It was this random blue mage. What's up, Britt?
Hey, Britt.
Time for that D-Rap.
Like, a while ago when you're reading that danger rap, I was thinking, is that some kind of weird new music?
Probably.
It's just rap music by Snakes.
Well, I know Gen 1 Pokemon was certainly danger rap.
Oh yeah, he's dying much faster to this. Alright, now it's on to the second half. Hopefully since Britt's here, this will make him want to play Mega Man 8. Because we gotta get Dr. Wowie!
Oh wait, he's still. Has he figured out what? Have we figured out what you're gonna play yet?
No reggae on the screen. I think reggae is 9 on the password screens.
Dr. Wowie. It's a mystery. Okay, Britt, see how it is. I'm just joking.
I'm surprised he said it's a mystery and not it's a secret to everybody.
Oh, because he's saying even I don't know.
No, Kerplop, I should have done Mega Man Powered Up first so you could see your level. I guess there will always be the VODs. Let's see. Who do I want to fight next? I think Slash Man, because he's weak to the Freeze Cracker. And then Springman is weak to Slash Claw. And Shademan is weak to the springs. And yeah, okay, that's the order. I haven't even been to the shop yet.
You even need to.
I don't even remember what's in the shop.
I mean, I wish I knew what was up with either my ear or the right earpiece on my glasses, because like here in this last week, it's like something has gone horribly wrong, and like when I'm wearing my headset, you know, it's not much of a problem when I'm wearing the regular headphones. Like my headset, it's almost like my right earpiece is gouging into my right ear, and my right ear is kind of swollen. I don't know how in the world.
Hey, one of you guys want to do me a favor and look up the button I need to press to get the alternate music in Shademan stage? I think it's pressing B, but I don't want to mess it up. Because you can only do it the first time you go on the stage.
Man.
Nope, that's video. Nope, fine. I think it was hold down. I think it was. Seems like it's saying hold down B.
The rush adapter is so good in Mega Man 7. It's basically just both of the rush adapters from Mega Man 6 combined, but also improved at the same time. Ooh, that was close. Is there any reason that I wanted to go down here? No. Ah, no, not the T-Rex.
Oh no, you're being attacked by a Pokemon.
Oh, I never saw you do.
Talking about Tyrantrum.
Yeah.
That was my favorite Pokemon from X and Y. It made me sad to find out that he's not very good. Whoops.
Apparently this T-Rex is good.
If he's so good, why is he fighting for Dr. Wily?
It doesn't know any better.
Yeah, it's just a dumb robot dinosaur. It don't know nothing. Except it knows how to destroy Mega Man.
Do.
Oh god, he's really fast.
And dead.
Oh yeah, this is where you're supposed to set the forest on fire. So I have to come back here, actually.
That sounds horribly irresponsible.
Yeah.
It'll be alright.
I think this rebuild it.
Oh, now you're just shooting these oddly colored Yoshi eggs.
Yoshi. Alright, y'all ready for the worst boss in the game?
Yeah.
I love the worst things.
Slash Man
I
is
never-
so irritating to fight.
Oh joy, this already looks not fun. With like an attack pattern.
Oh, I got tomatoed.
Attack the killer tomatoes.
See, the problem is, he's weak to the freeze cracker, but, it's kind of obnoxious what he does when you hit him with it. Yeah, he does this mess. I mean, you can absolutely trade hits with him doing this. That's not the issue. The issue was trying to do the challenges for the boss rush and get the gold. You basically had to buster him.
So does being tomatoed, like, oh wait, I was looking at the wrong bar. I'm like, does that even hurt you? And I was looking at your left bar.
Well, being tomatoed, I can't do anything until I get hit. I think it might wear off on its own, but it lasts so long that it's not feasibly possible to not get hit before it wears off. You get Slash Claw. Still no reggae on the password screen. I might just have to go manually enter a password to show that to y'all. So one difference from the Japanese version in this game is that the little Robot Master intros used to have a little flavor text underneath their name. And for whatever reason, they removed that from the US version.
Oh, well that's obvious. Video games are for kids and kids don't know how to read.
Like, I really don't know why they removed it, because it was already in English in the Japanese version anyway. And
issues, but I don't know if that would have been the at the time.
And it wasn't even like anything bad or controversial or anything. It was just for some reason.
I mean, I said that as a joke, but I'm probably not too far off.
So, you know how everybody hated Spring Mario?
Oh lord.
Just saying, this is Spring Mario the stage.
Oh yay!
Oof. No. If only I could have made it to the top part. Oh man, I didn't even hit a checkpoint. That's rough.
See, Mega Man's worst nightmare is those spikes.
Always. At least in Mega Man 11 you can get, what is it called? Spike Guard?
Isn't that only just like one hit though, or is that the limited?
It does only protect one hit, but you can usually hold more than one of them.
You know, how can Dr. Light be called such a brilliant scientist? He can't even design a way for his robot to not explode by grazing spike.
I mean, I'm glad I'm not Mega Man, because I stepped on an earring the other day, and I would have just exploded.
Like how sharp was it? Was it the sharp part or?
Yeah, it was the part that goes through the ear.
Oh man.
Ow.
I mean, I'm assuming you at least verbally exploded, because I think I should have.
I think I just said, ow. It didn't hurt as much as you would think it would.
Of course, I would have exploded long ago, because there was one time, like, of course, I had shoes on, but I once stepped on a nail that was facing up.
Oof.
Ow.
I'm inadvertently finding all the secrets that I'm not looking for.
Yeah, thinking about my history back at the moment. I've said it before, like, in commentary, like, my Mega Man experience is 1 through 6 on the Wii U, play through once, use save states. Like it's reminding me of right at I think the end of last year, where like I started playing Castlevania Anniversary Collection for the first time. Like I started playing Castlevania 1, and using save states, I got to Dracula. And you know what? That's all I did. I still couldn't beat Dracula.
Dracula's
But
hard
then-
for sure, but it's not that bad.
Was for me.
I mean, you can learn the patterns. Once you know the trick, really, it's just a matter of execution from there.
But then, like, after looking at stuff and finding out that the Japanese version of Castlevania 1 has an easy mode,
Does
and
it?
it's on there.
Does it?
Yeah. Because it's the like I remember I think it is it's the NES version that they put on there for Japanese Castlevania, and it has an easy mode, and that mode is so easy. I beat that in 30 minutes.
Did you just
Hey,
take a lot less damage or something?
Yeah, like if I remember right, it's like less damage. There's no knockback from getting hit,
Oh wow!
and you keep your upgrades when you die.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So yeah, I beat Castlevania 1, but I mean,
But at what cost? You didn't accomplish anything. You cheated not only yourself but the game. I probably messed that quote up. I think it's she cheated not only the game but yourself.
I mean, is it really cheating if it's in game that gives you the option?
I don't really care. Let people enjoy a game how they want to. As long as it's not online where they're cheating, then it doesn't matter.
That is true.
Yeah, I really wish we could bring back the action replay.
Okay, did you figure out what button I had to press?
Everything seems good again, but everything I read said holding down B. Let's see.
And like I checked the chief section of game facts, and that's what it said.
I can't hear the music, but you would know immediately if it worked.
Yeah, cause that's the thing that I think even Steam says the same thing.
Okay, it worked.
As long as you don't use the Pokédoll to skip the fight against Cubebone's mother.
Yeah, I think that's something I only maybe recently learned about. I know I never knew that before, but but yeah, like why would you do that? Destroy the ghost.
Speaking of ghosts, it's ghosts and goblins up in here.
Nice.
What up, Jagger?
Hey, Jagger? Hey there, Jagger, how you doing? Oh.
I prefer this theme, but like I said, you can only do it the very first time you enter the stage. So I figured I'd do it, because I do have to come back to the stage anyway.
Of course, I don't know either stage theme, and I've had the stream near this, so I haven't heard this one either.
I don't know which way I need to defeat this thing first. Or if it even matters which way.
Oh, you made the great pumpkin explode.
I know that the way you defeat it determines which path you take.
You know, I don't think Linus would approve.
But how would he know? He's never seen what it looks like.
Okay, I definitely need to defeat it the other way first. Because there's another place I need to see Proto Man that I have not seen yet. Ah, stop hitting the inside! So there's two ways to defeat this thing. One is to kill the pumpkin on the inside, and one is to just hit it in the eyes on the outside. If you do the inside, it destroys the bottom path. If you do the outside, it destroys the wall to the right. There's an item down both paths, but I need to go to the right first because the item in the bottom path does not appear until you've seen Proto Man in all the other locations he appears.
Sounds like they kind of made this a guide game if you want to get everything.
Maybe I can get up there with Rush Jet. Alright, so this is where I've got to use Rush Search. Right under the Wily portrait. And it gets me the energy balancer. And this is where the two paths meet up. Darn, I was careless. I feel so stupid to have been defeated so easily. Maybe I should give up and leave Wily to you. No, we are a team. Dr. Light will be glad to fix you up. Thanks. I'm glad that I have a friend like you. Ah, Mega Man, you dolt.
Always trying to see the good in everyone.
Alright, this is Shade Man, so I need the Wild Coal. You know, for the longest time, I didn't know that you could charge up the coil.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It makes it bounce higher.
And this guy can fly. He's clearly a cheater.
Sounds like cheating to me. Get off of me. Probably the worst thing about his attack pattern is that he will just continuously swoop at you unless you successfully avoid it twice. In a row, I should add.
Odd.
Like, that's a weird thing about Mega Man 7 that makes me prefer the 8-bit demake. This is the game where they introduced being able to interrupt a Robot Master's attack pattern by hitting them with their weakness.
Well, that's handy.
Not really. That's the reason why hitting Slash Man with his weakness makes him go back up into the ceiling and drop tomatoes.
Oh, because it puts them into their kind of like character attack or something.
Yeah, it makes them restart their pattern.
Okay.
So whatever their opening move is what they're going to be locked into doing.
Oh,
So for
boy.
Slash Man, that's going up into the ceiling. For Junk Man, that's jumping over you and throwing junk directly down at your location. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's very detrimental. But in the demake, it's just like the NES games where they just keep doing their thing and they just take more damage.
So is there a reason Slash Man drops tomatoes?
Eh.
Yeah, something like that. It just really does remind me of Attack of the Tomatoes, which I was surprised later in life to learn that, you know, I saw that cartoon as a kid, and I was surprised later in life to learn that it was actually movies first.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I'd never actually seen the movies, but I do know
haven't
it
either.
was movies. I heard they're very much like bad B horror films, which makes you wonder how they even turned it into a series. I guess somebody probably was like, you know, this is a cool concept. I bet we could do it in a way that kids would love.
I enjoyed it.
I don't remember the cartoon at all.
I mean, at this point, I don't remember a lot about it, but I remember I enjoyed it.
Oh, that's all that matters.
And I remember that the villain wasn't a mad scientist, he was an angry scientist.
This section is a little treacherous right here, because if you fall down that stack of tires, you go back to the previous room. And you have to go back through all this again. Anyway, this stage is going to be where the last place I need to use the rush search is. I don't remember if it's here or up top, though. I think it's right here. Yeah, he's barking. This has got to be it. That gives us the Hyperbolt, I think. Or no, that was a fist. That must be the upgrade for the rush adapter. Where's the Hyperbolt then? Did I miss it? I could have sworn the Hyperbolt was on this stage. So I don't think they pulled the same trick twice here and put something up here as well. What is he doing? Are you gonna dig? Or are you just gonna bark? I've never seen Rush do this before.
Oh no, robot dog broke.
He did. He's doing it again. That's weird. Maybe I'll remember where the Hyperbolt is as I keep playing. Alright. Can't use the adapter here. And yes, those are Quickman lasers, basically. They do kill you if you get hit by them, but it's a lot easier than the Quickman stage, because I think they kind of wait for you to get to a certain level before they start activating. I got a little hairy.
Kind of a weird design for a big rig. Wiley has weird ideas.
How many lives do I have? Am I gonna have to burn a Oh gosh, I can't remember if it's game over when you hit 0 or when you lose after 0. Well, I guess we'll find out. He is weak to Noise Crush, which is stronger when you reflect it. Okay, good. I've got another life. He's got like random timings on his car, which throws me off so much.
That's supposed to be a car?
Yeah.
Kind of remind me of a lawnmower.
Well, dang it. Hey, can you look up where the hyperbolt is? Because I have forgotten.
Which stage is it in?
I don't know. Just type Mega Man 7 hyperbolt. It should tell you.
Oh, the rush. That's the rush bench. The hyperbolt in Screaming stage. Yes.
Okay, does it say where?
That didn't say where. Let's go. In fact, I'll get better.
Probably
I know.
better to look at a video, honestly.
Yeah. Actually, oh, this video is all locations. Let's look at that instead.
Going by this game facts guy, there's like 5 of them.
Hyperbolt.
There should only be one hyperbolt.
Hmm.
What does the Game Facts guide say?
Of course, considering I don't know anything about this game, like it lists mega bolts and says also referred to as hyperbolts, turbo bolts, huge bolts. Does that sound right?
It's hyperbolt.
The hyperbolt is a special one that you give to Otto.
Oh.
That makes his shop give you a
Oh.
discount. I think it also makes more things for sale.
Oh. Do you remember in Spearman stage? I think it's in the area with the blocks that have the arrows on them. The area where you got that one free guy. There's a.
Yep, I know what you're saying now. I gotta aim at the block towards the wall and make it punch the wall.
Yep.
Told you you'd come back to me. I just needed a little nudge in the right direction. Oh, I just got quick manned.
You got fired.
Okay, Donald Trump.
No. Besides that, Vince McMahon's the one that started. You're fired.
Yeah, but Trump's the one everybody knows it for because of The Apprentice.
Well, luckily, I never watched that, so.
That guy.
I didn't
That's
either, but I have heard the catchphrase from like commercials and stuff when it was going on.
That's the only place I know the show from. I mean, I think even when it was on, I didn't care about it.
I've heard voice voices saying that. Any wrestling fan knows all.
I actually didn't watch wrestling when Vince still did stuff on it. So anything I've seen of Vince McMahon was just like clips that Alan posted or something.
Yeah, I need to catch up on wrestling because
I believe when I started watching was one of like the last times Vince McMahon did anything, which was when he got that F50 from Brock Lesnar.
F5.
F5? Sorry, I thought it was F50.
No, it's F5 because tornado.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Oh no, I'm on fire.
This robot's on fire.
There we go. Finally, I defeated him. So I gotta... I've got to revisit Slash Man stage, and I've got to revisit, Spring Man.
Yeah, I'm like at least a month behind on wrestling because even before the marathon started, like I dropped off on my wrestling watching because the whole no crowd thing is kind of a killer for wrestling. Because like even episodes that I was still watching, I wasn't fully paying attention because no crowds.
I stopped watching wrestling when they kept jobbing Naomi. Like, I'll be honest, I got way more into the Diva storyline than I did the rest of it. And it was like they kept setting Naomi up to take the title, but then they kept jobbing her. I think she eventually got it, but that was after I stopped watching.
Yeah, I never really was big on her for some reason. But of course, have you seen how recent years how her entrance is?
I have
She's,
not.
like completely glow in the dark.
Oh well. At least I can always play as Xavier Woods Bomber in Super Bomberman R.
I mean, he's been injured for so long now. Yeah, hope he gets to come back soon. Because you know, Kofi and Big E are of course entertaining, but you know, the New Day needs all three of them.
I preferred him before New Day. I guess New Day probably helped out the other two members, but it was a step down for Xavier Woods.
Really? Because I mean, it's not like he did much before New Day.
I just like the way he was before. Now, like, there's not as much focus on him because he's a part of a tag team. I mean, that's just the way tag teams are. Plus, you know, you really gotta love his original outfit. with the over 9,000 pants that had the Chaos Emeralds in it.
Holy crap! I guess I never realized that. I guess I just didn't pay enough attention to him.
Did you also never realize that Cody Rhodes had a Triforce on his boot?
Well, I mean, even after reading that he did that, I don't know that I really noticed it much.
You could definitely see it more on Xavier Woods' pants than you could Cody Rhodes' boots.
But like I
In
said,
fact,
clearly,
in fact, you can see that in the first WWE game that he was in.
clearly before New Day, I was not paying much attention to Xavier Woods. Because I sure never knew that.
Well, I was, but I mean, he was kind of, you know, intrinsically linked to Naomi, who's my actual favorite wrestler.
Huh.
You know, because he had the whole feud over the use of the entrance theme.
Yeah, and the Funkadactyls.
Yeah. That he won, I might add.
I still don't know why they had Brodus Clay do that whole gimmick. I don't know where they thought it was gonna go.
What, didn't he call himself the Funkasaurus or something?
Yeah.
It's so silly.
Like I'd actually kind of forgot about the whole thing because nowadays I think of Naomi I tend to think of the Usos because of course she's married.
Yeah.
One.
And of course the Funkadactyls aren't a thing anymore.
And Cameron's been gone a long time.
Is she gone or is she still just at NXT?
She got released some time ago.
Oh.
Yeah. If I remember, I don't think she even lasted very long when they put her back in NXT.
Well, Naomi was definitely carrying her when they were the Funkadactyls. Man, the iframes in this game do not last long at all. I guess I just need to stop being dumb and use the rush adapter.
But that observation reminds me of what I was thinking when I was playing Heroes. Like, where's my invincibility frames? I'm like, how was I having a shield and getting hit to use the shield and immediately taking damage? What are you doing to me, game?
Trying to get you killed?
Yeah, pretty much.
So did I convince you to get Sonic Rivals? I hope I did.
I mean, once I actually take the plunge and get a PSTV, it's gonna happen.
Nice. Do you still have a PS3?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That means you can use Ad Hoc Party. Of course, that's assuming that you have it in such a way that you can have it hardwired and not wireless. Because it does require a hardwire.
Hmm.
It's basically like your PS3 acts like a router.
Yeah, that would be a problem because, like, the way everything's set up, like there's a wire going through under the house and then coming into a small hole in the wall that, it's connected to the router and goes in the computer, and because the router's in a different room.
Can't believe I just
So
did that.
and so I can't have a wired connection on any of my consoles unless I unplug from the computer.
I mean, it's not like you need the computer while you're playing multiplayer, right?
Yeah.
Another thing about it is, like, you don't really actively need the PS3, like, available where you can see it and stuff. So if there's, like, another room you can put it in or something, all you have to do is just set up the ad hoc party lobby and then pretty much good to go from there. Which is something I had to do the first time I used ad hoc party.
Of course, actually, this computer does have a Wi-Fi option, so technically, I could still have it connected to the internet in that situation, I guess.
Yeah, I guess there's that too. So now when I go see Otto, now that I've got his Hyperbolt, he becomes a Sonic 06 NPC. It says, hey.
Truly the greatest of NPCs.
I can work at full power. So it gets new stock, and we get a 50% discount now.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I already picked up this item. Yeah, so I don't need that. Already got the energy balancer, already got Rush Search, already got Rush Jet. The S-Can I don't have. I am going to need some beat whistles. But, yeah, before I do anything here, I'm going to go finish collecting stuff. So back to Slashman. So I gotta go burn down the woods.
No, think about Smokey the Bear.
I like how Slashman stage is just Robot Jurassic Park.
Maybe just weird like robot dinosaurs.
Oh, that's where the Tyrantrum was.
Yeah. It's like, surely nothing will go wrong if the dinosaurs are robots instead of real, right?
Yeah, totally. Nothing will ever go wrong.
Robots would never turn against their masters. I don't see what you're thinking about.
Oh no, I've got to fight it again.
Maybe you should catch it this time. Wait, no, don't tell me you're out of Pokeballs.
Here for the stock of something.
Has this thing got a weakness, I wonder?
Was that fist just circling around his foot?
Maybe? I think it might be weak to Thunderbolt. Because that did a lot of damage.
Oh, poor Pokemon, eh?
Yeah. And now, next down New Forest. hard to get you.
Yeah, Pokemon and fire. Now I'm just thinking fire blast. Now it's literally a blast of a fire conjure.
Okay, it'd be nice if I could actually, there we go. I like how the snake coiled around the tree also gets charred.
We do kind of burn in this general area.
That's a sturdy cage.
And that rescues Beat. I think I missed a Proto Man location. I'm not sure where it was either. Luckily, rescuing Beat gives me a full supply of Beat whistles.
Nice.
Can you guys look up the Proto Man locations? I think I missed it in Turbo Man stage. I know I got the one in, what was it, Junkman? And I think there was one in Cloudman.
It's just Cloud Turbo Shade.
This is what now?
Well, this video is saying Cloud Turbo and Shade.
Yeah, I think I forgot to see him in Turbo Man stage. Unless I did and I just wasn't paying attention to myself.
Wasn't there one that you... I mean, which one was the one where you had to go back into the upper path?
That was Shade Man. It has to be the last one.
So I guess it's Cloud or Turbo then.
I definitely saw him in Cloudman stage. Alright, I forgot. They thought it was a good idea to let Rush get hurt.
Oh, joy.
I'm just not sure where Proto Man is in this stage. I want to say I probably got to destroy a wall or something to get to him. I think it's on one of these screens here. That wall looks kind of cracked. What would I destroy it with?
You want to know where it is?
Yes.
Go back down. It's the screen you're just on to the right. It's an invisible wall.
Got it. And with that, I can now go to Shademan's stage. I kind of hate these bird robots because if they hit you, they start laughing.
Oh, you don't like enemy laughing at you?
Only if it's Ganon or Soda Popensky.
Yeah. Due to my lack of Punch-Out experience, I don't know how it looks or sounds when you get laughed at by him.
It sounds exactly like Ganon.
Oh.
Now I've got Kefka's laughing in my head for some reason.
It's just a 16-bit version of it. Kappa. I can make a lot of people mad talking about Final Fantasy VI.
Never
Man.
played it.
It figures when I was not trying to kill the center, I kept accidentally hitting it with my charge shots, and now that I am trying to kill the center, I can't hit it with my charge shots. There we go.
Talking about Final Fantasy, though, like, I have no nostalgia for any of it because I didn't really play my first Final Fantasy until about 2012, probably.
I think the only one I ever played any of was the Crystal Chronicles. I never owned. No, I don't have any of the main series ones.
Yeah, I went 4 for DS, 1 and 2 for Game Boy Advance, and like I kind of forget what the rest of the order was, but I played 3 on DS, 6 on Game Boy Advance, and 7 and 9 on PS4.
Nice. I still find it interesting that 3 was the only one not to get a Game Boy Advance version of the first 6. Even
I
though
am
both-
absolutely going to use energy tanks here. Two energy tanks.
I'm guessing. Is this one of the harder fight?
I'm not very good at it.
Oh well, I just remember. I forgot. I have played Final Fantasy X on PS4. because I got 10 and disc 10 and 10 2, and I never actually played 10 2. But yeah, it's like one of those things. People are like, "Oh, 7 is so good, or 6 is so good," and and me, it's just like, yeah, they were fine. Yeah, whatever.
That was almost a wasted energy tank.
I feel like the hit probably may have killed you if you didn't do it though.
It would have.
Yeah. Take the shield. It's not. I'm pretty sure I can get another one from the shield store. Okay, photo sheet.
I can't remember if there's supposed to be something that fits in this space next to Wild Coil and Scorch Wheel. But, I don't know. I got all the optional stuff, so.
I like that abbreviation. In the shield.
Now it's time to go to the shop.
There.
So there's actually nothing here that I want besides the S-can and energy tanks.
So like, what does the S-can do?
It restores all your health and all your weapon energy.
Oh.
I'll buy a weapon tank. They're not very useful, but it's probably good to have one for the final boss. Let's go get Dr. Wowie. I don't trust myself. I like how the pit monsters in this game permanently die. It's so obnoxious in other games where they just keep spawning. No! Thank goodness for beat, but that was a super waste of it.
Funny, like even though I haven't played a lot of Castlevania, anytime I see it falling down the pit death, that jingle is what goes through my mind.
I kind of want that free guy. So now that I have the Proto Shield, there's like absolutely no reason to ever not have it over the the regular Mega Buster. Well, at least this is the room that Beat is good to have in.
Like, how many uses of Beat do you get?
You can hold 4 at a time. Well, I kind of butchered that room, but then it worked out. That's why you don't understand. You are far too weak, Mega Man. Why they may fear you, but I do not. Okay, Proto Shield cannot block that.
But why doesn't the bass guy like you? Because really, I don't know anything about this story. But what?
Because he was made by Dr. Wily.
Oh, I guess that's all I need then. Okay.
So he's programmed not to like Mega Man?
He's got an inferiority complex.
Oh yeah.
Dang it! I got killed by Base, of all things. And then I spiked myself.
But I guess that means you need to go back to basics.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do with these bolts. We're gonna buy another energy tank. But then we're gonna buy some free guys.
Yeah, right now I'm doing something I should have done long ago. I'm cleaning my glasses. They were horrible.
Oh, I didn't know you wore glasses since you didn't use a webcam this whole marathon.
Can't use what you don't own.
Sure.
You've been streaming for a year and don't have a webcam?
I do not.
I have noticed that having a webcam does make people more likely to actually come to your stream.
Yeah, and you see, on the path to affiliate, having steady viewers was a problem because, yeah, I had plenty of hours streamed. I had, like, by the time I became affiliate, I had about 100 followers. But yeah, keeping the free average viewers was my biggest problem.
I mean, you don't have to keep the 3 average viewers, you just have to hit it.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. You know, actually getting there. Yeah, but when I was saying keeping, I mean, like, you know, obviously some streams I'd have 3 or more, but you know. Look, I know how words work.
Yeah, that's the problem with trying to get anywhere with affiliate or partner is getting them average viewers. Of course, partner's got its own problems, like Chase got denied partner even after having the required number of average viewers.
Why'd they deny him?
He says that they said he was too inconsistent.
What? What? That dude streams almost every day.
I mean with the average viewers. Like he had first applied when he first hit that many viewers. And of course that was also like right after he got like a ton of gift subs given out on his channel too. So it was probably a lot of people that didn't end up sticking around.
Yeah, right now, yeah, I have the problem of, well, like I say, on my 1-year anniversary, April 13th, I became an affiliate, and I still haven't made a decision on what the heck I want.
What you want for what?
Emotes.
Oh, well, I mean, unless you've got a channel with like a community that has been able to build up memes, that's never going to be an easy decision. Wow, I forgot that base was weak to that. That went so much faster. And now I feel dumb for having game overed on him before.
Oh my gosh, I can see so much clearly now.
That the rain is gone.
I should have cleaned my glasses before Mario 3. I would have played.
You still played well.
Alright, what is the
So
guts
yes, it
Tink's weakness? I think it's slash claw.
It is a nice feeling to actually be able to see out of glasses.
No!
Dang, that hit hard.
Wow.
What? It was already on the ground! I'm calling shenanigans on that one. Yeah, it does hit pretty hard when he throws your head into the ceiling.
I'd imagine.
Great if I can avoid that attack.
Oh, and I see the ceiling also comes down. Makes it even worse.
You know, I thought I wasn't going to need 3 hours for Mega Man 7, but I did not account for Rust. I'm already at a little bit over 2 hours on this game, I think. If I'd been smart, though, I could have made it through with only having to backtrack to two stages. Instead of like 4. I like how the Rush Jet icon in the store looks like a Rush puppy. It reminds me of Rush in Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy. He looks like a puppy. And it's so adorable.
Yeah, I want to see a brush puppy art.
I'm sure it exists. I don't remember this stage at all. At least this power adapter's doing some work.
Yeah, I opened my 3DS to clean its screen, and I forgot I had a Picross puzzle suspended. So I may have to restart that puzzle because I reached the point where it's like I just cannot figure out what I'm supposed to do next.
Ace, why you don't understand? I guess that was for Mega Man 8, because he hasn't said it here. I do like this fight with the low gravity and the fact that he also has a super adapter for treble.
Maybe he got Joe's after he lost Mega Man with it. Instead
I
of
mean,
working for himself.
it works.
Yeah.
Why? Why can't I destroy him? Base, why don't you understand?
I guess he's just not a very good robot.
You know what we need in a vertical climbing section in a Mega Man game? Springs all over the walls.
Oh, yay.
Why that doesn't sound annoying at all.
Yep. It'd be worse if there were spikes there.
Don't give them ideas, Deli.
Springs that want you into spikes.
Would it really be worse if it was spikes or flame geysers?
Both.
Luckily, you can kind of cheese the flame geyser section with the super adapter. The super adapter is so good in this game. Like, I didn't really like it in the in Mega Man 6 because you're always having to change out of it, and like you could only do one function with one of them and the other function with the other. It's just so good here. Okay, I think this is the turtle boss, and I don't remember what its weakness is. I want to say it's the Thunderbolt. This boss definitely tests your skill with sliding. It might be the coil. I know the little turtles are weak to the danger wrap, though. Doesn't seem like Slash Claw's doing anything at all. You know what? I think the actual weakness might be using the danger wrap on the turtles and knocking them into the boss. I should probably use a energy tank.
What have you done to those baby turtles?
I have stopped them from destroying me.
I don't know if that's the reason to kill the babies.
And what horrible atrocities did you commit as Shadow the Hedgehog?
Look, that's different. They were in my way.
Oh, it's nice to have you guys joining me on the co-commentary here. The shift has been going by pretty quickly, actually.
Yeah. It's just so weird how easily you can lose track of time.
Like you did when you were getting really into Shantae.
Yep. And then it didn't help that I kept, like, I wasn't able to take a sleep, like, at all.
Dang it.
Nobody sleeps anymore.
I used up too many of my bolts. I guess I'll just have to hope that there are some energy tanks along the way. I don't even remember what the next boss I have to fight is. Oh wait, now I do. It's that stupid face that's weak to the Slash Claw. Oh, that boss is difficult.
Yeah, when I hear face and boss, I just think of Luke's Awakening.
Not Faces of Evil? I know how much you like bad stuff.
Man, if I could find an emulator, I would like to personally play the CDI games.
I'm sure there's one out there that works.
This should be. I mean, I remember finding one at one point, but but that was also maybe like over a decade ago. So who knows what ones are out there now?
I remember Phillips said something about wanting to make a CDI classic
Okay.
because people were asking for it.
Oh.
But I don't know if they're actually gonna do it.
I mean, could they even?
I mean, they probably couldn't put the main reasons people want one on there.
I mean,
That's the thing.
I'm sure Nintendo would probably not care. Maybe they don't seem to care too much as is.
Although if they were to make one and they were smart to make it easily hackable, then
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of the simple solution there. I would buy one if it was hackable, for sure. And like, even if it wasn't hackable, Phil has shown me that there are actually some interesting gems on there, like Eugene Levy's wacky mini golf.
Oh.
I'm guessing that's a golfer.
No.
Oh, then who is it?
Have you ever seen American Pie?
No.
Oh. Dang, what else is he in? He was the dad of the one that does the thing with the apple pie. But
Isn't he in the show with the son also, or am I thinking of a different one?
there's a show?
Well, I mean, Eugene Levy. Let's see, really quick. Probably not even who I'm thinking of, actually. No, because it's definitely not the one I was thinking of. Nope. What's
What are you doing up there, Rush? That doesn't do anybody any good. Alright, I guess I have to go down the spike pit.
Find an info one.
Yeah, Rush is a strong, independent dog. Don't need no Mega Man.
Oh gosh, I gotta fight this thing again. Also, I'm like ignoring the thing that I said. I wonder if the shield can even block this thing's blasts. Wait, quick, put the adapter on. Okay, good.
Oh, because. Oh, right. That's right.
Oh no. I remember this section. There is a trap. There it is. Ooh. Glad I remembered
Wow.
that. Yeah, that's a mean one.
That's some jerk design right there.
Oh, you haven't seen Jerk Design yet. Just wait until I show off my levels that I made in Mega Man Powered Up.
Oh,
I don't know if I'll still be
Fine.
awake.
I probably. Oh, I know I will, so I'm not gonna say.
Well, at this point I don't think I'm getting very many user levels, so I'll probably do those first after I finish this. Let's see, what is this boss again? Oh yeah, the face. The face of evil.
Hungry,
But
think
you don't know my face.
Guess. I'm sure this looks pretty similar. The actual robot face.
Of course, back at the beginning of March, I actually did post something I posted before, a little before and after, when I get a haircut. I get a haircut every 6 months. So, you know, if you wanted to, you could see my face.
Sensible.
Okay, I think I know how to do this fight now. I think Jagger's just watching and like laughing at how bad I am.
Probably.
Should I use an E-Tank on this one? I've got 8 lives. Though, weapon energy might become an issue. Maybe I should have bought more weapon tanks.
Man, how are you even supposed to beat that thing?
By not being terrible.
So I'd have no shot then.
Like, you can jump on the missiles, which I think is what you're meant to do. And that allows you to get up close to his face if you aren't able to just hit him from when he dips down. I'm doing it. I'm so close this time, I just want to finish this boss off. I'm also running out of Slash Claw. That's it for my Slash Claw. Guess I'm gonna burn a weapon tank too. There we go.
Nice.
When you do the challenges, you get really good at these bosses. Don't think I actually have enough bolts to buy anything, though. That's the, unfortunate thing that's going on here. Oh man, I think I can buy an E-Tank. An E-Tank.
Like, is it possible to grind bolts?
Yeah, you can. I don't think it's very fast. I really hope I find an E-Tank in this stage, though, because I believe this is it. I believe this is the final stage. Don't think they do any fake outs in this game.
No, I was totally gonna get up, but I'll wait if this is the final stage.
Well, I just dropped past everything.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, this is the boss rematches.
Oh, yeah.
And Wily happens to be in this stage as well.
Oh, that's nice. So there's
Yeah.
no, like, extra stage like in other games.
It's not exactly all that nice, because, yeah, that means that,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, I just realized that when you said it.
I need this explained to me.
If you game over, you have to do all the Robot Master rematches before you can fight Wily.
Oh. Ooh.
And did I mention that this game has the hardest Wily fight in the series?
Oh.
Yay.
Like, it's not a contest. Nobody disputes that. It's just an accepted fact.
This robot has nipples. I didn't notice that before.
Oh, me.
Of course, that's probably because I didn't see his intro animation first time.
Oh my gosh.
Back from a cold robot.
Oh my gosh. Can I please not? Well, that was bad. I guess I had to make up for doing so well against him the first time. I kept getting frozen on the floor when I don't think I should have been. Alright, now I got him locked in. Oh, he did something different. Figures as soon as I said something. That went much smoother.
Yeah, really, that first fight looked like what it would have been if I had been playing.
Oh, good. Junkman. What was his weakness? Thunderbolt. That's not Thunderbolt.
Hey, being surrounded by all that junk, I think his weakness was so
It's no use. So did I mention that one of the challenges for this game is to beat this stage with no E-tanks, no weapon tanks, no S-tanks, and with only 3 lives?
Oh, that sounds.
And there's an even harder version of it where you have to do it with Buster only.
Oh, that sounds so much fun.
Oh, we have Franklin in the chat asking, have you played Mega Man 11?
I have. It's an excellent game. I absolutely would have signed up to play that during this marathon, but I figured someone else would want to. I was actually a little surprised to learn earlier in this marathon that Alan doesn't even have it. Like, what?
Wow, that.
That is
That's
surprising. I would have thought he would have at least bought it and never touched it.
I thought he was a day one buy for sure. That is not... I keep using the wrong weapon because the menu's kind of weird. I really hate fighting Turbo Man. Mega Man games are great. My favorite is Mega Man 2. Well, hey, that's cool. I am not a person you want to see play Mega Man 2 because I crap all over that game. Although, I will say, if it's not your first time playing it and you already kind of know all the traps of the game, that's pretty fun. It's far from my favorite, though. I love the X series. My favorite is X7. No, I'm just kidding. Can't even say that with a straight face.
You can try.
No, my actual favorite is X8. And behind that would be X3.
My lack of Mega Man knowledge, I didn't get the joke.
X7 is considered the worst. I disagree. I actually think 6 is the worst.
Not played any of the X games.
We didn't even get to see him do this attack before. I really haven't played X4 as much as I probably should. Like, I've beaten it with X, I've beaten it with 0, but it's not one that I ever go back to.
Now, this guy seems pretty inefficient. Store his explosives in bubbles. This makes it take longer for them to explode.
It's not really the explosives that his deadliest weapon is.
It's a very obvious spikes above.
Yeah. Okay, I definitely need to fill up the spring, actually.
I mean, like, yeah, obviously the spikes are a huge problem. I'm just saying, the guy could be more efficient in his attempts to kill you.
Well, we're just hoping you don't get out of the bubbles easily.
I missed the life. So this life is going to be a throwaway. I guess it'll give me a good chance to remember how to fight this thing. When I was doing the challenges, I got really good at one-cycling the walker here. Was it a one-cycle or a two-cycle? I don't remember. I got really good at doing it really fast without taking a single hit.
It's a long nose. Okay, what exactly is Wily's design philosophy to leave an open window right there for you to shoot in your face?
Yeah.
See, I'm beginning to think both Dr. Light and Dr. Wily aren't as smart as they're made out.
I actually almost beat it with just the Mega Buster. Hey, at least these things respawned.
That's good.
I don't really need any of the other items here, but alright, what do I have to work with for this? I have 3 E-Tanks, the S-Tank, 4 lives. I think I got this.
Be fine.
I'm probably not going to use any of my E-Tanks unless I think I've got it. Because I am out of practice, so the Wily Capsule is probably going to kill me quite a few times.
bunkers. I'm guessing it's another like, multi-stage phase Wily fight.
That's just the tank and the capsule.
Oh, okay.
The thing that makes it so hard is his attacks are so fast, and they have status effects. And that's probably the worst one to get hit by, is the fire. Electricity is definitely the best one to get hit by, because just take a hit, and then it's business as usual.
Also, like, the assist trophy in Smash, this is what it's based on.
I mean, he does a capsule fight in most games, but I don't remember that one, but I think it's based on this one.
But, you know, just looking at the way he was attacking, it definitely looks like that assist trophy.
And that's probably the second worst one to get hit by. It'd be great if I could just avoid at least one. There's definitely a trick to avoiding it that I just don't remember.
Remember, don't get hit and you'll win.
Yeah, that's how it works, right?
I mean, I'd like to say be careful not to fall, but it doesn't apply here.
Yeah, if I fall, I've got beat.
But he'll only save you so many times.
So the trick with avoiding these attacks is you have to lead them. Okay, I'm glad that didn't kill me. Now's the time to use the S-Tank. I almost avoided it that time. There we go. I got one avoidance in. I feel accomplished now. One more hit. And that's done.
Nice.
Please forgive me, Mega Man.
Heck no.
Okay, I give up. Sorry about all the trouble. I'll go quietly. I don't trust you, Wily. I'm gonna do what I should have done years ago. You forget, Mega Man. Robots cannot harm humans. I am more than a robot. Die, Wily.
This took a violent turn. You already know what happened.
Too late, Mega Man. He who hesitates is lost. We shall return.
Had all that time, Mega Man, you suck as a hero.
So this is actually before they reveal that Base is not the most reliable of Wily's robots. So this scene right here got cut out of the Anniversary Collection.
The base exploding.
Yeah, the base exploded and Mega Man walking away from the fire. And just they cut this out and just had the credits roll.
That's even fire.
I don't know why they did it.
It's totally a demon head in face.
Freeze
I'm
ban.
evil. Yeah, I'm evil. I know demons.
Not surprised.
So this was the last game where all 8 Robot Masters were designed by fans. Mega Man 8 would be the last one to have any that were designed by fans, as it would have 6 out of the 8. Alright, how much time does that leave me with on my shift? 2 hours?
Yep.
Alright, I think I'll run through the levels that I have first, and then I'll go through the story mode with Oil Man.
Do you want the schedule updated to reflect any of this, or does it not matter at this point?
Hey, you can update it. That's fine.
And I'll be right back.
Are you doing gear levels or the oil man one first?
I'll do the viewer levels first, which amounts to 1 level. That's fine. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Okay, well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna remind everyone that we are this week gamers. We're raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital. All of the money goes directly to them. We do not see any of it. Exclusive Market Charity will give you a description of what the charity is about, and stjude.org will take you to their website where you can learn even more. Remember, Donate will give you a donate link where you can go and donate if you can. If you cannot, you can just watching, chatting, not chatting, promoting. It all will help. And do Exclusive Mark Generations, you can learn more about our event that we're doing right now. We started on May 1st with the game adventure, and we went until initially May 8th, going through console generation. But then we decided to keep this going, and now we're just playing whatever you want, and we're ending May 31st actually, so only just a handful of hours left until we're done. There's the Mark schedule will tell you more, will give you a link to where you can find our schedule of what's going to be coming up in the coming hours, and what has been played the last 31 days. If you want more, we've got our Mario Marathon coming up. It's on the banner, July 17th to the 20th. Also for St. Jude Children's Hospital, the goal total combines both marathons, so whatever's raised at the end of this marathon will be the start of Mario's. So, want to see more? They've got plenty of stuff coming up.
Thank you for running through that spiel. I was just thinking about running through it myself.
Yeah, you're welcome. Figured it'd be a good time during the downtime. Or waiting for Mega Man to go home after murdering Wily's robots and destroying his lab.
And his attempted murder on Wily.
Yep.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you for playing my game.
Alright, so... I did want to brag just a little bit here. If I can remember how to get back to the main menu. Just want to brag just a little bit here. I got gold on everything. boss rush was really hard. It was so hard. 7 minutes. You have to be that entire final stage in 7 minutes
Jeez.
for the gold.
Crazy.
And then they've got this one.
A minute and a half.
And that was just the sub bosses with Buster only.
10 minutes.
But yeah, 10 minutes to beat that entire final stage with just the Buster.
That doesn't sound fun.
And then there was an extra remix if you have an amiibo. But not only did I do that, I also did all the challenges in Mega Man 8 on gold. And it also has kind of a ridiculous boss rush too. That one was... I think I might have actually had more trouble on Mega Man 8's Buster only boss rush than I did on Mega Man 7's. And I believe I did all of the challenges for Mega Man 9 as well. But you can see you have to do everything with both Mega Man and Proto Man. Even Fake Man, which I don't believe you can normally actually even fight with Proto Man. Unless I missed something somewhere. Then I think I did one screen in Endless Attack. Nice. I did not get anywhere near all of the challenges that were originally in the game though. So, man, there are some difficult challenges there. Then Mega Man 10, I got a fair amount of them. You have to do everything with Mega Man, Proto Man. Well, maybe I didn't do a fair amount of them. I probably just did the first one and was like, you know what? I've had enough of this one.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like Mega Man 10.
That just seems like a lot, just because of the two characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back now.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, I've had my output and input of water. I got ibuprofen in me. I am
Ready for more Mega Man?